How's it going, people, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a loot run guide on the map Interchange, and this run makes me up to 1,000,000 rubles per run. Before we start, if you could hit the thumbs up button, it'd be really appreciated, and if you could consider subscribing for future content like this. I have a goal of hitting 200 subs by the end of the year, so if anyone could contribute to this, it'd be really appreciated, and everyone who's previously subbed in the past videos, I really appreciate it, and thank you very much. So there's 3 keys you need for this, and the first one is the ID cash register key is lowest at 16,000 rubles at the minute, and it's the cheapest out of all of them. There is a potential spawn point for it on the bus outside the ID store. I have the picture uploaded on the screen right now where the location is. The next key is the most expensive one, which is the Goshen cash register key. It is lowest at 120k rubles at the minute. It also has a chance to spawn on customs, where we're on the screen right now, and you can do a barter for it. Unfortunately, I didn't have it for this run because I was level 24 and you need to be level 25 to buy it off the flea market, and one of the barter items was level 25 also. And the last key you need, the Ollie cash register key. This is going up to about 60k cheapest rubles at the minute, but you can get it as low as 50 if I say it on my screen. The spawn point for this key is when you go up the escalators in Ollie at the front of the building and turn right into the offices. If you're not hit high enough level to buy these keys off the flea market, or if you can't afford them, the easiest and fastest way to get these keys is check filing cabinets, and the best place for this is streets. There's hundreds of filing cabinets on streets, but I'll put a little map up with X's on where the most notable ones I usually go to during my scav runs. If you can't unfortunately get the keys, this is also a good run to check the computers for GPUs. And this could also be a guide in how to get into Interchange without getting hit and how to survive on it. You don't need an expensive loadout for this raid. You could take a cheap and cheerful loadout in with you, or if your heart desires, you can go in like a total Chad with all your best gear on. All you need is a decent sized backpack and enough slots in your pouch to put the money in. You can start up to 1,000,000 rubles in one slot, so you won't have anything to worry about. All you need to do is make sure you put in the rubles into your pouch. This is because if someone happens to kill you, then at least you're coming out with money guaranteed. Right, here's the run. I hope you enjoy. So this is one of the best spawns I could get. I'm really close to where I need to be, and there's only 2 potential spawn points next to me for other PMCs to shoot at. My biggest factor is though when I'm running across, especially in the snow, anyone could see me quite easily. I'll have a map up on the screen of the exact route I do from start to finish on this run. So I've successfully got into the building without getting shot at, which is a really good start. I'm now going to enter quietly and see if I can listen for any footsteps of any potential PMCs that's gotten in through the backside of the building.
Вон он, сука! Страшно тебе, сука!
Now, I'll get fortunate there, he was in a bad spot behind the pillar, plus he had the scav shooting at him as well, giving away his position. I luckily managed to hit him with a headshot when I sprayed him as he ran away. I now checked this spot for some good ammo, and there's also a moonshine spawn on the floor.
Короче, капец тебе, служивый!
So as you can see there, I just made shy of 300k rubles. Apart from fighting the PMC, I only had to deal with one scav, so it was relatively quite quiet. Now for the next part of the run, I go around to the offices. This is to check the computers to see if there's any GPUs spawned in them. Now, this next part of the run's optional, but I didn't come in with any food or water, so I had to quickly nick around to the shelves to try and get some.
Прямо, берцы! Вон он, бля, и башь его! Сука, ёбнули нашу! Вали хуесоса!
So as I said, that part was optional. Now I'm back at the double doors everybody came out. This would be the route you take if you had the Goshen cash register key. Unfortunately I didn't have it on this run, but you'll see the cash registers as I walk past them, and I do go up to one as well.
Вали кепку! Вон он, сука! Дохнина, тварь!
So this is the route you would have done while you're doing all the cash registers. Now this leads you to the next set of offices with potential GPU spawns. There is also some good weapon attachment spawns on top of the shelves, so keep your eyes on these. If you didn't know, this is where you knock that annoying alarm off you keep hearing in the background. Now we're going to exit out these double doors and go into the ollie department, which is the final part of the run. There's also another area with 3 different rooms that you can loot with GPU spots inside the computers. I'll put them on the screen right now. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do this.
Вон он, блядь, ебать его! Шалом! Эй, земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем!
My shooting was pretty terrible here, and if this was a player scav or even a PMC, I probably would have been dead. But I wasn't used to this scope, so just be mindful what gun or attachment you bring into the raid and how comfortable you are with them. Now, this late into the raid, there's more than likely not going to be any PMCs in, but interchanges have a lot of pain in the ass quests that are quite tedious, so a lot of people like to stay into the end, so just be mindful. Now at this point it keeps spawning scavs off, and it's starting to piss me off because it's not only that they shoot at me. If every time I shoot at them, if there's a PMC near, he can hear my suppressed shots and know there's someone else in here. So I just want to get as many cash registers as I can and just get out. Plus I've only got 8 minutes on the clock. At this moment of time, I don't know if that was a real scav or an AI scav, so I decided to miss the last cash register and just get out of there. And then in that run of cash registers, I just made over 340k rubles. I'm now going to leave the building and head towards the Emercon extraction. This is the route I've done to get to Emercon extract, and be warned, this map is really bad for extraction campers, so just be mindful at every single bush you see and just keep an eye out as you're extracting. So that was a run I did. I ended up with 5,633 XP, 1 PMC kill and 16 scav kills. So just out that run, I ended up with 643k worth of rubles at the cash register. I've got a GPU that starts at 540k. This gives me just shy of 1.2 million rubles just out that run. Plus I got a new loadout off the PMC I killed with expensive armor, a gun, and he had a really good scope on his gun. You can also do this run reverse ways as well by entering Ollie first and exiting out of idea. There you go, that was a video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the thumbs up button if you did, and consider subscribing to me for future content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.